Hello, hi Hobie Gal. Hey everyone, good to see y'all. Welcome to the Friday stream. Started a little late because reasons, work related shit. But it started nonetheless. I don't know. It might be kind of informal stream, different. I don't, or it might be a very typical stream, normal. I kind of probably it'll be typical. So don't expect anything too exciting. I got my freshly poured Diet Coke right here. Yeah, I needed that. Guess what I got right here in this hand right here? The beautiful blue Bluetooth controller. Oy. Gotta say that I'm contractually obligated to say that every time. You should see my contract. It's huge. Yeah. What else is going on? It's Friday. It's the end of the week. I'll have to see how my weekend schedule goes for streaming. So it just may be a little different, but we'll get back to the normal schedule. I don't see any reason in the medium to long term. We won't be just doing the regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays at the normal time kind of dealios. But you never know until then what's going to happen. I'm just kind of basically stalling to create some empty time before we actually get to the flying around section of the show. We'll be flying around. There'll be some big brain games, and then I'm going to pick up a guitar. Normally if I'm alternating, I should do keyboard, but I just don't feel like it. I feel like playing guitar today, and that's how it works around here. This is a beautiful guitar too. I mean, it's got that flame red to it. It's an Epiphone, and also up there you might notice, if you know what that is the Slash. That Slash is personal kind of. It's not really a signature, but it's more of a little cartoon and signature. It does say Slash in there, and it does say R and F and R for rock and fucking roll. So it's a really nice guitar. It's one of my I have like 5 Les Pauls, I guess. That's one of them. But I'll play that one. I gotta sing, because if I don't sing every day, my voice is losing ground, and it doesn't. I don't have any. I can't afford to lose any ground. Let's see in that regard. All right, so in case anybody is looking at the title today, they might have seen that, in fact, we're going to be dinosaur hunting. By the way, Hobie, I did check out to make sure that I do have Rockstar installed, and I have my bass, and I have the cable. There's no particular reason why I can't do a Rockstar stream real soon. I just haven't decided exactly what day to do it. And if I do it, you always be able to catch up on the VOD. But it's been a while since I played bass, so I really want to practice at least a little bit before I even try to do it on the show. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much. But we'll definitely have a Rockstar bass playing stream coming up in the next few days at most. It's all ready to go. So yeah, not today though. I don't know. You know what I mean? So maybe a few more days. But I checked it out, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, no, for when it comes to Rockstar, I highly recommend people learn the bass. It's, it gives you the choice. You can learn bass, or you can learn guitar, or you could do, you can alternate. But I recommend people learn the bass with that Rockstar Rocksmith game. And so I need to practice my own recommendation and do it myself. So yeah, so I purchased the new Jurassic Park Archipelago content, $20. So it's the Orbix content. So it was available on some flights at the Orbix website for $25, and now it's finally been added to the marketplace. I think as of yesterday or the day before. So this is I'll show you the store page for it. Where's the store page? Here's the store page for it. So it just became available in. So you can see there's lots of things, there's lots of places, lots of stuff, and there's some liveries for certain planes, the Beechcraft, the 125, the 350, the King Air 350, and the Cubcrafter's X Cub, which I think is the one we're going to fly around, because that's going to be some. I think basically that's how we're going to do some. I haven't tried this content yet. All right, let's get out of here. So we're experiencing this new together, right? So not the Airbus, but I want to go. We're gonna fly. We'll just effectively do some bush flying around this island, and I hope to find some dinosaurs. The Cub Crafter. Okay. So only some of these planes have the. If you go here and configure, only some of these planes have these. Now that I purchased this content, have these new liveries. You know, flight seeing, blah blah. You got to go to the end, and then you get Orbix, Jurassic World Gallimimus, and Orbix Jurassic World Pteranodon. Pteranodon, sorry. Which is better though? We better do the Gallimimus one. All right, so we're gonna save that one. And now we got to find Isla Nublar, which is, you know, not a real place, but it is now should be on the map. So we should be able to search for a runway, JWN1. Oh, maybe it won't let me. No. Where do you search? Oh, there you go. JWN1. Yes, there we go. Isla Nublar South. It's off. It's in a real location. It's off the coast of Costa Rica. So potentially, it's real weather and real time of day. But they're not the real islands here. So we're going to take off from Isla Nublar South because just for fun. Actually, no, I take it back. Let's see. We should be able to. Let's cold start and have fun with it. Why not? And let's see. Yeah, this is our first venture into the world of Jurassic. Looks like I can already see kind of that they have some kind of an area that you fly into where it changes your database around, kind of thing. Effectively a fence area. Oh yeah, I'm getting some Diet Coke. Oof. What else we got here? And it could take a while to load because it is streaming, and that means there's a lot of impact on your on your internet connection, which mine is very fast, but it's still, I wouldn't surprise me if it takes a couple minutes to load the first time. So yeah, I'll just have some Diet Coke. This is I bought the content, I downloaded it, and this is the first time I'm trying to stream it. The one thing they suggest is that you fly to Costa Rica and then go over the ocean, but that's like a 30, 40 minute flight over the ocean, I think. So yeah, we'll give it some time. It might be one of those things where everyone purchased the same content add-on as I did at the same time. We're all trying to access the same server, and so it might be slower than normal. But I'm not going to give it forever. I'm looking at our time. I'm going to give it 2 minutes, and if it doesn't seem to want to load in the 2 minutes, I guess we're going to have to try something else. But there's always something else. But, yeah, 2 minutes is a long time when you're sitting there having to talk. Hey, have you guys seen the beautiful blue Bluetooth controller recently? Yeah, you have. How about the Diet Coke? Amazing. I thought it would take a long time. But this is all new content, never seen before by humanity, or certainly not by my audience or me. So, okay, there's a couple airports and there's a bunch of heliports, but there's a couple of airports on Isla Nublar. Here's our plane. You can kind of see there's a lot of palm trees. It says Jen. Oh, there's like a tram to the park around from here, I think. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. All right, let's get in here and see if we can turn this plane on and fly it around. I am not that super familiar with this airplane. Okay, so we want mixture to there, propeller to around there to there. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. We got to find out where the main power BB is. Oh, there we go. Master power. Magneto's on. White master battery's on. But I don't see the thingies coming on. Oh, AV master. Very good. I'll just turn this on for now. Okay, that all looks good. There's our start button. Just want to make sure we're ready. Oh yeah, we got to check the fuel. Fuel selector is on off. So that would have been good. Let's put her on the right tank and start this puppy up. And blah, blah. It's not that hard to start up. He's just rocking back and forth, left and right. Looks like a pretty day here, though. Let's see if we can. We're still loading assets. So this is the Isla Nublar Southwest. I guess we're just gonna go for straight out. But we're hunting for. We're gonna go to the park, but we're also gonna hunt for dinosaurs that run around the island. It's got a pretty serious. All right. Okay, park break off. Which way does it want us to go? Yeah, that way. Perfect. And it shows some of the other planes that might have ever been in the series, I think. All right, we're going to prepare for takeoff here. Oops.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 1 tree using taxiway Alpha Cross runway 1 tree. KNSH 9er to 9er.
All right. Takeoff clearance. Okay, we're going to set our flaps to position 1, and a little bit of positive trim, not much around there.
Runway 1 tree. Departing straight out.
Okay, there we go. Takeoff clearance from Clarence.
Runway 1 tree.
It looks like a beautifully rendered airport. All right, full power. Put everything to the forward positions here. Keep us straight down the runway here. Get a little bit of crosswind here. Shouldn't be too bad. And there we go. We fly the plane. It's not the easiest plane to take off and land in because of the big wheels. It tends to bounce. You gotta know what you're doing. Okay, we can reduce our RPM. And mixture cut down a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow the trail of the... well, we're going to fly around because I have no idea what this place looks like. There might even be dinosaurs. We're going to try to stay nice and low. We're going to follow... There's effectively a monorail that goes, I believe, from the airport to the park. Or maybe it goes around the whole island. I don't know. It appears to go one way in that direction. I wonder if we have a, I wonder if it shows on the flight planner map. If we go here. Like, yeah, this is just one end of it here. Doesn't really necessarily show where the park is. But I think it's in the interior, right? Okay, all right, so I'm just checking out where it ends. Okay, we'll take our time. This is a pretty big island. Okay, so there's a boat dock here. Oops, I'm overspeeding a little bit here. All right, we got to change our trim back to 0. There's a boat dock. Ooh, nice. And it's got this cool ferry here. And then, so you can either, so the monorail, it's a very practical transportation system. That's a really cool, it's a trimaran. And then you could effectively walk up here to the train station here, but it does end up here. All right, let's head up to wherever this leads. I don't know if they have an actual tram on it, but we're gonna stay low because if we see anything that looks like an animal, it could be a dinosaur. Yeah, I can pretty much see pretty well from down here. But we'll be looking, I mean, as I know from like hunting big game at Lake Victoria, or Victoria Falls, excuse me. Oh, look at those fences. It's got those big electric fences that you see in Jurassic Park. I like it. So this is a fenced-in area here for some kind of big thing. I don't know, but apparently there are dinosaurs around, but you know they're not necessarily running. You know, they're not necessarily easy to find, but they might be down in there somewhere. Because you definitely see the electric fencing. We should be playing the Jurassic Park music, which I mean, they played in the trailer for it. Oh yeah, I forgot to get this thing going here. There we go. Oh. I want to stay nice and low, but I don't want to hit no trees. Those trees are really cool looking, too. They're definitely not the regular trees. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to find any dinosaurs if we stay right next to the monorail path here, or whatever it is, tramway. I guess I could hum the Jurassic Park theme. We haven't seen any dinosaurs yet. We may not, but at least we'll go wherever this is going.
Kitchener, Niner Niner. Leaving my airspace.
Okay, bye.
Change of route.
See you next time.
Tower, KNSH Niner, Niner Niner. Frequency change.
All right, so what's out here? This may just be another stop. Okay, so you can see there's a road, and then there's the transportation system. But there is a massive Jurassic Park here somewhere on this island. I just don't know exactly where it is. Well, this is interesting because it goes a couple of. Oh, here's an entry sign. All right, hold on 1 second here. So this is something that was on the, on the map. So they have a door that opens when you from the train. They got all the fire shit like that. Kind of cool. But I don't see a train, but maybe there is a train. I don't know. All right, back in plane. Back in plane. But here's where it gets interesting because it looks like the train goes either to the left or to the right. And I kind of want to know where the park is. And it's one way or another. There's a little station down here. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. But there's no park. It looks like there's a golf course here. Yeah, so this is where you play golf. All right, hold on 1 second here. I'm wondering whether there's a map available. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at a map, so that's where we are. So where's the park? Main Street. Where is Main Street? Okay, it's to the right, according to that map. I believe it might be pretty close. Even we'll see. But I like how elaborate this transportation system is. So we started there. You can definitely see the fencing, that giant electric fence activity in several places. And the idea that even though there's roads, you wouldn't want to have a rent-a-car system. Yeah, okay, so here's we're coming to a part of the actual park, I think. Actually, no, this is just something. There are supposed to be dinosaurs right around here, but I believe this is like an avian area. Oh, it's over there. So like where the avian dinosaurs are. They're like they're flying around in there. Hold on, let's see if we can see them. If you get out, can you go in? You can't. You can kind of go in. I don't see anything necessarily. It's a cool design. Is there a way in? Ooh, maybe there's a way in. Might be a way in there. Sometimes you can get in through these little things if you know what you're doing. But maybe not. Okay. All right, we'll go to the main park area here. So we're just over the left here. Back in the plane. Start time. It's just to the left here. And we'll see. Jurassic Park. I think this is Jurassic Park right here. And there's a bunch of other parks because there's a bunch of other islands. And then apparently there's some new. Wow. Kind of looks amazing. There's new airports in Costa Rica. So this is the park itself. With some real famous, iconic designs. And it's supposed to be a guy that comes out of the water and gets you. But I'm not sure how that works. Maybe you have to go really low. You can definitely see there's some. We haven't seen trams yet, and like mostly hotels and stuff. But wow, it's elaborate. It looks amazing. It's definitely $20 worth of content. Are we gonna kind of go low over here and see if anything happens? Exactly how that's supposed to work. there's like water storage or something. Okay. Well, we haven't. There are dinosaurs around here, but I haven't seen exactly where they are. Hey, how you doing? I bought this new brand. Just came out Jurassic Park content. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to maybe trigger this thing. And so this is actual. I'm doing fantastic, thank you. So this is an actual kind of reproduction of the movie part. From the not from the original movie though, like from the what the I don't remember exactly which one. All right, so if we head this way, which way am I heading? North. We should find some dinosaurs up here. I mean, I see where they are in the map. They're kind of located in a special area. Let me see if I can figure out where we are. Oh, there's something big over there. Okay, so that's that dome, and then there should be dinosaurs due west of this giant dome. Let's check out the dome. And you can also see how there's these barriers here, so the dinosaurs in different areas. Remember, they were segregated into like specific numbered areas. Can I reply in chat instead? No. Here's a big no. I'm busy with my hands flying the plane. You wouldn't ask the pilots to say, hey, could you stop flying the plane so you can chat with me? Would you? Of course, you probably can't hear me when I'm saying that. So I'm busy flying. You know, I've got my hands on the controls. This looks kind of cool here. Okay, if we go here, this is another kind of place where they're supposed to be indoor dinosaurs. Like an enclosure, I guess you'd call it. I wonder if I don't have fauna turned on or something weird like that. Because I do not see anything inside. Well, let's stop time. Easier to see something. I don't see anything moving. Something might have something weird like fauna is turned off. But, well, no, because I'm going to go due west. And according to the map here, due west, there are dinosaurs in this kind of area here. This kind of glade area here. So if we don't see them at all here, we're not going to find them. But that's fine, you know, they can be tricky to find. Also, you got to get real low. I mean, real low. Like, we're way too high to see them, but I'm going to get nice and low down here. See, I think I see some little dots down here that might be actual animals. Yeah, what do we got here? Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. What are these dudes here? All right, out of the plane. Yeah, that's dinosaurs. All right, there they are. There's a dinosaur right here. These are the velociraptors, I believe, or gallimimus. I don't remember. I think those are velociraptors. Very dangerous. Well done. Hello. Cool. All right, let's see if we can find something bigger. Because those are small, and we can still see them pretty easily. All right, back on the plane. But yeah, this whole area has like a whole flock of velociraptors. But we want to go where the brontosauruses are. You know what I mean? So you can see, you know, even from any distance at all, they're pretty small. Okay, we found some dinosaurs. There's a bunch over there. There are a lot. You just have to get real low. And down here, you know, they will run away from you in the game. Herding animals will hear your plane and try to get away. There's a bunch down there. But it looks like, you know, in true to the game, or true to the movies, you'll only see one kind of dinosaur at a time. There's some kind of pit over here. Like a feeding pit or something for the velociraptors. Looks like a parking lot, actually. Maybe they're not. I don't know what kind of dinosaurs there. All right, we'll keep going this way to the west. And eventually, we're going to find another. I believe we'll find another. Yeah, there's another little airport down there. But between here and there, we should find another area of dinosaurs. Hopefully, different ones. These are more velociraptors, I believe. Or the same, whatever they are. But yeah, no, they're definitely around. And it's definitely interesting terrain. It's not just an island. It's clearly been had a lot of engineering and building on it. We don't see anything down here. There's another stop there with a way of getting up and down. It's pretty cool, really. Okay, so oh, here's the big ones. Here's some big ones. I got some big dinosaurs up ahead, sir. Let's try not to smash the plane while we check out the huge dinosaurs. Looks like there's a couple of different kinds. These would be herbivores. All right, everyone jump out of the plane. It's safe. I promise you won't die much. I mean, everyone always does in these movies. Wow. Well, at least these guys... Imagine the poop these guys put out. Oh, my lord. All right, we got some more down here. These are all what the... Not kind of the brontosaurus or the... I don't remember. There's a million kind of dinosaurs. But these are herbivores, right? So they're going to tell you. But then over here's a different kind, right? These are the triceratops or whatever. Triceratops, maybe not. Or no. Plesiosaurs. The ones with the things on the... That's pretty cool, though. All right, don't say I didn't show any damn dinosaurs. All right, let's get back in the plane. And there should be quite a few other kinds. Back in the plane. Start time again. But, yeah, there's some more big ones down here. There's more of those guys here. There's the big ones down there. And there's some more over there. Alright. Well, it's good. I have a map here that they provide with this content that kind of shows you where to go dinosaur hunting. So it shouldn't be too hard. You just have to know where you are. There's more of those guys down there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, I want to check out this other airstrip. So we took off on the southern one. There's 3 airstrips on on the island. There's the one in the south, there's one in the west, there's one in the east. There's a bunch of helicopter landing pads. But I just want to check out this one. And then we're going to, while we're here, we're going to check out the north of the island because there's some more stuff to see. Okay, yeah, so this is the west airport on Isla Nublar, so it's called Isla Nublar West. It's very, very, very challenging. Remember that. But unlike that other airport that I think has a paved runway. I think this is a dirt runway here, which is fine. It's a beautiful island. It's actually one of the prettiest islands in the game. So you can see that electrified fence to keep the dinosaurs away from the airport. But I don't see any right there. We definitely want to find Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but I don't know exactly where those are going to be. All right, so it is actually it's a fairly paved runway, I guess. Tiny airport compared to the other one. I don't think we're going to land there. Let's keep heading north. Okay, so we're here. We're heading north. There's a couple things to see up north. On the other side of that ridge up here. There's again that fencing, but I don't see any dudes in these fenced-in areas. By dudes I mean dinosaurs. But you see how they separate them. Like there's some areas where they keep the dinosaur. One area is there, and then one area is here. So they keep the dinosaurs from eating each other. So you can follow the fencing area. But yeah, and they showed a bunch of stuff happening at the park, but I don't know how to trigger it. It might only be at certain times of the day, certain days of the week, or whatever, I'll have to read the documentation at some point. So here we are, Isla Nublar, and there's a total of 5 islands, I believe. There's 3 islands. Okay. Isla Nublar, the 5 deaths, which is 5 little islands, I think, and then Costa Rica. So Isla Nublar, there's Isla Sorna and Isla Muerta, and then 2 airfields, and then the airports in Costa Rica. Actually, there's 5 islands total. but two of them I think are, or three of them are tiny. All right, wait down here. So again, more walls to keep the specific dinosaurs from roaming out of their specific areas that they're supposed to be in. And they do look just like the movie fences, super high, electrified. It's kind of cool. Right, so right over this ridge. Where's my map? Actually, I should have gone up there. I should have gone up in there. I'm going to go up in there. I'm going to make a right turn. Right? Yeah, I want to go up that river. That's alright. We'll just kind of fly over this ridge here. I think there's something in here. If we fly in this little cavern area here. Okay, there's the water, and then, yeah, there's this river here. That's what I wanted to turn up in the first place. And the way I look at the map, right over this little thing, there may be some kind of construction. We'll find out. We shall find out. Some kind of attraction, you know, like park attraction somewhere. But we'll see. It should be right to the right here. This is beautiful, though. So what is it? Is this down here what we're looking for? I don't really know. JWNA. Oh, it's a waterfall. Check it out. I think it's a waterfall. It may actually be, you know, one of these waterfalls that is actually where they actually put some effort into animating the water, and it is not bad. I mean, it's you know, it's not as huge as Victoria Falls, but it's a cool looking waterfall. It's got like some effects, temp effects. Looks pretty good. Okay, we saw the waterfall. I think there's a ton of stuff to see. We're gonna be doing this content for a while. All right, but okay, so there's the waterfall. Okay, there's the waterfall and a helicopter landing pad. And then what is that up ahead? Mount Saibo. Okay, got it. Okay, so there's a cool waterfall. So the tallest mountain on Isla Nublar is that one up ahead, Mount Saibo, S-I-B-O, according to the map that I have here. But I don't see any dinosaurs around here. So we have a little juice here. And you can see all of these this says Orbix, but it's got a dinosaur on the back. Specific dinosaurs. There's 8 liveries. Oh, I hope we can get out of this box canyon here. I'm gonna go to full power for a bit here. I may have to go this way. It's a little less steep. It looks less dangerous from here. I mean, it is less dangerous. We got plenty. I just want to head to... We're basically going to fly around this whole island. There's plenty more content because there's 5 islands, plus Costa Rica. Okay, so that's Mount Saibo. We're going to go to the right of it to find the other airport. There's 3 airports total. The 3rd airport's the one we'll be landing at. So let's see, we go over this. Yeah, there's really nothing much to the left of that, kind of to the north. So we might as well just fly here. We'll get a nice little flyby of Mount Saibo here. Which looks like, you know, what, we're at 3,400 feet, so it's about 5,000 feet high. Hard to tell exactly. 6,000 feet. Well, yeah, it's not that, you know, for a little island. It's a decent sized island. And it's not a real place. It's fictional. But I've got a bunch of fictional places that I've downloaded into Flight Simulator. It's pretty cool. Alright, this is what it looks like from here. So there is that mountain, tallest mountain. And it's all downhill. Okay, then we see Let's see what direction we're heading. East. Right, so that dome is kind of to the south, and then the airport. We can start reducing power here. That airport. Well, that's a huge ass dome. There's got to be some way of getting in there or seeing things inside there. Let's just check it out again. This time I'll try to go in. We didn't try to go in or to the dome. I was just now that I know there definitely are dinosaurs. That we can see, there should be something in there. And then we're gonna land over there at the East Airport, East Lidubar, Northeast, I guess they call it. And again, that's definitely a bush airport. It looks like there's a road that goes down from that airport to this system here. Is down here. We're going way downhill because this is a pretty steep mountain here that we're on the side of. Is this like little houses and stuff? Whoop, uh-oh. You can go in at least one of the domes, walk around mode. Okay. Then we might try this one. I should be able to get inside in outside mode, not walk, which is different than walk around mode. But I didn't even try to get inside this one, so we'll try it. There's a smaller one at the main park area, but this one should have. Yeah, you should. We'll figure it out. I'll have to figure out how to get into walk around mode. But yeah, I mean they showed it in the trailer that you can go inside these, and there's a lot of big flying dinosaurs. You can kind of see all the development around here. And we saw a lot of dinosaurs in that direction. That's kind of where we've only seen them. Due west of this huge dome thing here. I just don't know. We're going to have to find an entrance into it. Alright, let me just see here. If we get outside the plane here. You can't go directly inside, right? It'll definitely not let you inside. But if you are in walk around mode or find a big enough hole, sometimes you can get in. Walk around mode, but even if you're in walk around mode, there's got to still be an entrance somewhere. I just want to see if there's an entrance. Right? I mean, I'm not seeing any, maybe it's at the top, but it looks to me like, there? No. Oh, here. There you go. This is the only place where there'd be an entrance. Wow, it's huge. I don't think we can go in unless we're in walk around mode. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. You can't go in through there. Again, here. Oh, this is cool. I'm glad we did this. So you're in this sealed area, and then you look around, and there's like pterodactyls flying around. That is pretty wild. And you kind of hear them chittering. And you can walk around. And oh yeah, there's just like some sitting down here. Okay, there's one right there, kind of perched. This is wild. I mean, it's $20 worth of content for sure. And you can definitely hear them. And this dome effect is really cool. Yeah, so there is a way in, but you have to go in through that little tiny area there. And you don't have to be in walk around mode, you just have to be kind of outside. You can't be flying the plane mode. They're still flying with it. So, okay, they're flying around with it. Let's see if we can get closer to them. They're way down here. And the sounds are really cool. Where are they? Down here. They're flying around in there. Very pretty. Very, very detailed. I think I can actually just go. I don't have to, I can go anywhere I want. I don't have to. I just want to see if there's stuff on the ground here. Yeah, there's like a bunch of these guys on the ground. See how detailed they are when you get up close. Beautifully done. Wow. Imagine if you could really go to Jurassic World. And then, okay, you got another waterfall here. It's pretty well done. I think we can go out just through this thing, all right? Oops, did it crash? No, it's fine. All right, let's find the plane, get back in. We're going to land. I forgot where I put it, but it's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Beautiful. Okay, now we know. And probably the other dome you can get into, too, if you know what you're doing. All right, let's just get back on the plane. You can't. They are. You can. If you could, you can't. You can kind of see them flying around there if you know what you're looking for. Wow. All right, northeast to the other airport. We're gonna land. We're gonna land. Yeah, it's northwest. Where's the airport? It's north. I might need my. Is it that way? It should be northeast. Oh, there's a tunnel there. Interesting, and that comes out on the other side. But yeah, I think. Well, we can go here, and then we'll have to make an east turn there. Establish about 2,500 RPM here. Okay, it looks pretty good. And then we're gonna land. It's pretty fun. Thank you for asking. It's good. It's good. I'm just kind of getting into the groove here. I just purchased this new add-on content from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's called Jurassic Park Archipelago, I believe, or something like that. Includes a bunch of liveries, a whole bunch of islands, lots of dinosaurs. We're gonna do some exploring. I gotta find out where the Tyrannosaurus Rexes are. But we're just flying, and there's this huge dome with the thing with the flying pterodactyls. It's pretty amazing. I always like when we have like new explore it yourself content. And also this kind of bush flying that we're gonna do here. All right, we're gonna land this plane. It's been a while since I've landed the X-Cub. The issue I have with it is it's a tail dragger, and they can be a little squirrely to land, especially for some reason if they have big fat tires. They tend in these games they tend to want a fishtail. We'll just try it. But before we do, I'm going to reconnoiter this. This landing pad here, since I've never seen it before. So there's 3 airports. There's a bunch of helicopter places. But on East London Bar, there's 3 airports. There's the northeast, there's the west, and the south. And we took off from the south, which is the biggest one. We're going to check out the northeast one. Not much there. It looks like a little dirt landing strip. There's also a port, you know, a boat port. That is a little ass landing strip right there. I don't know what direction we're landing, but we're going to try it. And there's your boat port there, which reminds you a lot of the movies. I'm kind of thinking that we want to land. This. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't know. We're going to go this way. We're going to make a turn. We're going to land. I'm going to try to land. It is beautiful. Okay, yeah, okay. Whoa. So I'm trying to think. You have to approach over this ridge. Interesting. Or maybe you want to come the other way. Either way, it looks like there's some elevation where you kind of have to come in at an angle. And again, there's more fences. There's more of those giant electric fences. And more of the roads. I guess these roads have kind of an interesting kind of color to them. I think they were designed by, for automated electric cars to run on that you didn't need a driver for, which is kind of super futuristic at the time. Yeah, we're gonna have to fly over this ridge. And then come in like that, real steep approach. Like that, or come in from that direction and then make a right turn. All right, full flaps, reduce power here. Coming in kind of hot. That's our speed, 74 knots. And you got trees on this side. I don't know about this landing. I mean, you'd think they could cut the trees a little bit. They're going to hit these trees. A little more power, please. Hello. Okay, that's what you. That is a tiny. That's a runway. I mean, it's just mud in the dirt. Oh, why did you do that? I didn't even brake. I didn't even hit the brake. Okay, well, and thank you for at least putting me back on the course there. But no, I didn't even hit the brake, and I think it's just because it's uneven. So it caused me to nail forward. It's very uneven. That's gonna be a tricky one to take off from. I just want to check out the Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's super uneven. I'm gonna check out what they have here for a quote unquote, airport facilities. But you can just see how rutted and filled with these water holes, with puddles. That's tiny. I'm kind of having a good time flying around here, though. There's another place we can explore. Also, I have to, we have to do it with helicopters. So yeah, there's like just this is more of like the military installation here, because there's like those military style trucks. There's a whole bunch of them too. I wanted to get out and take a look around here. Actually, where am I? Am I in the area even? Yeah, I am. Hold on. Close enough. I don't need to reset. So there wouldn't be dinosaurs here, but there might be dinosaurs over on that side. It does not show them on the map in this area. Okay, I just want to check out what we got here. Supplies, food, radio dish, more supplies, containers, bivouacs, how you'd call those, tents, military style tents. Bunch of them. Kind of cool. And military trucks, but not, like military, big tanks or anything like that, which they should have, frankly. Really well done. Kind of a electrical junction boxes. Definitely looks like stuff you see. And then over here you get those danger, high voltage, 10,000 volts. What are they trying to keep out? You can't see anything over there. Right? Hey, science, we're checking out Jurassic World. This is Isla Nublar, Jurassic World. If you go back to the vault, we did find some dinosaurs, but I don't see any in this little pen here. Well, they're huge. I mean, this is each one of these little pens. So it's add-on concept. Yeah, it's add-on content from the fine people at ORBX. They're very nice people. That you which gives you the islands. There's lots of dinosaurs. We saw some dinosaurs. We haven't checked it all out. There's 3 airports. There's a bunch of islands which are smaller and a little more rougher. This one has the whole park on it. So we saw Jurassic Park, as in the Jurassic World movie, I think, that one. And it's great for bush flying. Oh, I should get back in the plane and turn it off. How do we turn it off? There you go. Off. Turn this stuff off. Lights off. Very good. There we go. Cold. Well, we're going to be, as we get new content, we're going to be exploring this. There's a lot to see. I mean, even just these cool models of this out of the way airstrip is really fun to check out, and there's a lot more stuff to see. We went inside one of the domes. We didn't go inside the other dome, and there's some way to get. There's a scene in the movie where there's a giant water dinosaur, like a dinosaur whale, and it comes out of the water, and it comes. And apparently there is a way to do that, but I haven't figured out, and that's fine. We're gonna have more content. We're going to have more content in the future. But what I'm going to do right now, being that we're roughly 50 minutes in, is switch over some big brain games. I don't want to mine it out. But yeah, if you're checking in, we did see the main Jurassic Park. But there's also these really cool transportation systems, and there's a lot of detailing. I mean, it's a $20 add-on, so you expect to have some decent detailing. But I want to explore it all at once. Let me just get out of here for a quick. I'm gonna go to the big brain games, because if I don't do this every day, it's a whole thing. Yeah, maybe the plesiosaur. Thank you, the plesiosaur. Maybe you do. There's also this line hanging over it. There's like a wire hanging over it, and I'm wondering whether it's like a trip wire, because which you could really only trip with a helicopter, or maybe the Atia Ascendants. You could do that because that can act like a helicopter. So next time I come, I might try bringing either the helicopter, because it's the H-125. I don't think that's too bad in the game, or um, uh, or just to use the Ascendants. The reason why I want to use this one is these are some of it comes with 8 new liveries for 4 different planes that are already in the game, that are based on what you might have seen in the movies. Okay, okay, I'm just chatting. Let me get out of Flight Sim here. I'm really excited about. It's always something that kind of gets you excited. But I have to read the manual. I have the manual up there. Jurassic World Archipelago from Orbix Studios. If you want to know specifically what it's called, because you can look it up on the internet yourself and see all the what I'm seeing in terms of, it tells you where all the but we have one thing we haven't checked out even is there's the nearest Costa Rica airports have been redone as part of this content. Excuse me a second here. We're going to bring up some big brain. What is the big brain games, you might ask? Well, it's me playing the Quirtle, the Octortle. We're going to do a revealed game. We're going to do the Tightrope Trivia Quiz. Why am I so over there? It should be here. The Tightrope Trivia Quiz. And finally, a couple of Octortles. Whatever it is. And we're going to do that. I'm going to do that reunion game because I enjoy it. Sometimes I'm good at it. It's new. Let's just get, these are the warm-up brain games. Let's see. This could be... chart, lower left, CHA, and then RT. Probably it's got to be chart. We have a word that ends in Y, has an E and a C. It could be DK. Let's see if it's DK. Okay. Oh, and that D was helpful. We have another word that ends in a Y. It has an A, L, and an N. Could be lanky, right? Let's try lanky. That's a word. Oh, that was helpful because now we know there's a K. And considering there's KN, maybe need, KNEED. It's just a warm-up game. But yeah, we definitely make it a mission to find the plesiosaur, the water dinosaur. That is that's very prominent in world. All right, so we've done that. Okay, no, we did the Quirtle. The next game is the revealed. I mean, it's whatever random word from our fine friends at Britannica.com. They're not my friend, but it's just a phrase. All right, so today's revealed category is History Society. We're getting a 9-letter word to be the correct result, the correct answer, and it must be a 9-letter word. We're going to read this heavily redacted document with the blanks included because that can be awfully helpful. The trick in this game is figuring out you have to reveal the fewest number of clues. So which are the clues that are going to help you the most to figure out what this thing is? But the thing is, History Society. Okay, the thing that we're looking for is a central blank-oriented blank in ancient blank blank located on the blank ground and containing the chief blank and blank blank. Because the founding of a blank was a blank act, establishment of a local blank for the blank was a basic factor in blank blank planning. For both a blank and blank point of view, a blank site was highly desirable, blank because a blank had to be blank, blank because a blank was imbued with natural mysteries, blank, 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 that denoted the blank of the blank. I don't know, but this Stonehenge? No, it has too many letters. Yeah. Ancient something located on the blank. Chief blank. The chief blank. And blank blank. I want to see what this one is. District. In ancient somewhere. Ancient what? Ancient blank cities. What would you call it? A central blank or a district in ancient cities located on the blank ground. This is going to be a hard one, by the way. Containing the chief blank and blank blank, because the founding of a blank was a blank act. Establishment of a local blank, like a church, cathedral. Does cathedral fit? No. Well, it fits, but it's not going to be right. No. It's a central something oriented district. Well, I want to see what this is. Defensively oriented district. So it's like a keep. Or like a fortress. It's like an inner walled city. What would you call that? What is this one? Militarily, because I mean it's clear it's not a fortress, that won't fit. In ancient something cities. We're already screwed on this one. Located on the blank ground. What is that? Highest ground. I mean, I get what they're describing. I just don't know what the word is. This does happen occasionally. The words on the tip of my tongue. It's not tip of my tongue, because I know we visited these kind of structures in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But yeah, I'm giving up. I don't really know. I don't know what it is. I bet I would not know. Acropolis. I don't think I would have guessed that. It's especially because there is an Acropolis, but it's a thing of. There are multiple ones. There's the famous one. Yeah, okay. That was pretty hard. Not solved. That was a relatively low number. So like Acropolis. That was hard. I'm glad they have hard ones on occasion. All right, let's see how we do in the tightrope trivia, because this is one of the harder ones. It's a 9-question multiple choice trivia quiz that's timed. Let's get to it. Otter, sea otter. Radar. The microwave oven. Satiate. Vocabulary is easy enough. Let's get what here. So you're nominated for the following people never won the Nobel Peace Prize. Was it? No, it was Gandhi. Oof. Interesting. That was kind of hard one. I would not have guessed Gandhi, obviously. What board game? Lexico. Like Scrabble, I believe. I mean, it's just a guess. It's a bright cold AM. The clocks were striking 13. That's 1984. I vaguely remember that one. For the United Kingdom. Those were all German. They all made engines for German ones, except for that one. Okay, so a marriage of the sea festival gold ring into the Adriatic. It's got to be Venice. Never heard of it, but process of elimination. Which conflict is the template? Secret Services. So it was the boxer. All right. Well, 8 out of 9 ain't bad. It's not good. But I was pretty fast because I was bored with that revealed. We're gonna do some octortals, but yeah, I consider myself a certified trivia master. So this is walking encyclopedia. It's not bad. There's one higher level, clever funambulist. Didn't get it today, but there's always tomorrow. All right, what's the next game? The next game are some octortals. They're a lot like the Wordles and the Quirtles, except you solve 8 words at the same time. So noisy, plate, crumb. Those are my 3 starting words I use for all these 5-letter words. P-O-U, and then there's an N in it, so it must be pound. And that D was helpful. C-R-I something. What would that be? Crick? C-R-I-C-K? What else could that be? What else we got here? This could be dandy. Let's try dandy. It could be some other things, but it was dandy. And then we have C-O-N-C and then some other letter, but it's got to be H. And then, let's see. This is just the warm-up game. Then we'll do the rescue. That's the hard one. I think this one's just going to be oddly on the lower left there. And that fits there. Get through this pretty quickly. Okay, back up here. We have chant. Upper left has to be chant. Chant. Okay. And then let's see. Okay, now 4 and 8. So this one here, all we know is the R and the E, and there's an O somewhere. It could be Grove. And it was Grove. Okay. All right. We're down to our last one. Then we're going to do one more game. And then another game. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. All right. Let's see. This one here. Let's see. T-P-T-E-P-E-E. Okay. Next game. And second, it's getting there. This is the hard one. I don't get to use my 3 starting words, so we have to guess. It gives you 4 random ones, and that means trouble. For example, none of the 4 starting words even has an I in it. But that can be useful because if you see a word here that has no vowels, it probably has an I in it. But all these at least have one. Oh, no. Yeah, 1 vowel. Okay. Let's see. This could be truth, right? I think it's got to be truth, upper left. T-R-U-T-H. I don't really see what else it could be. Let's grab that. There's always a few easy ones. Now we have a word that starts with P and has an R and an A in it, as well as the T. And so what could that be? And the A is not there. So it's P-A. Oh, it's party, which is good because we haven't used the Y yet. And the Y didn't show up anywhere else, but that's fine. What is this one here? We have an M-C-S-U, and we have all the letters. Could it be sumac? S-U-M-A-C? It could be. I think that's in the dictionary. All right. We're doing okay. Okay, now we have P-R, and then there's an E and a D to place. But not there. So it's got to be pride. Yes, P-R-I-D-E. Pride. It can't be anything else, right? Yeah, it can't be anything else, which is good because we need that I. Well, I didn't show up anywhere else. That's fine. Now there's an H and an N. So that has to be hence, lower left. Hence. It's all spelled out for us. And that's easy one. But let's see. We have 3 left. We're doing pretty good on this one here. We know where there's an R, E, and an A. And we don't have any other info, but it could be freak, F-R-E-A-K, break, B-R-E-A-K, reek, W-E-E-R-K. It could be a lot of things. I think the K definitely is at the end, but that still leaves 3. We're gonna have trouble here. We're gonna have to get lucky. Here though, what do we have here? We know there's 2 O's, so it's blank. In fact, it's all spelled out for us. It's stood, S-T-O-O-D. That one's spelled out for us. Number 2 here. There we go. There's a U and an M, an R and an A to place. And the A can't go there. Okay, so it's either A-U-M with an R, and I can't think of, or UM with an A there. Could it be Rumba? RUMBA? That's the only thing I think it can be. So that's good. And that really helped because now the B, we know there's a B in this. So I think this pretty much has to be break, BREAK. Let's just see how we did. We did pretty good on the rescue today. I don't get it every time, so I get pretty happy when I successfully complete the rescue. That's the hardest one, but I'm still into doing some brain games. We got plenty of time to stream here. I'm probably just going to dink around the guitar for maybe 20 minutes after this, by the way. It's not going to be a long stream. The new game that I like to play is called Reunion. It's a word game, but it's a different kind of word game. It's kind of like a crossword puzzle. It's kind of like a 5-letter word puzzle. You're interchanging letters to try to form complete words. The letters that are green are in their final position. The letters that are yellow are not in the right position, but are in the right column or row. And the letters that are white are not in either the right column or row. And eventually, you're going to have to move these animals around to be near each other. They're effectively, you'll see how that works. But you can't move a green one around. Now, this is interesting. What could that be? Could it be rural? Is there another L? There is another L. Is there another R? There's another R. I kind of think this has to be rural. So I'm going to move that. Okay, that's good. And this L over here. You get a limited number of moves, and every time you can't go back. So once you make a move, that's counted as 2 moves. You can't go, oh, I didn't like that move. I want to make something else. You can only move forward. Okay, so now we know there's 2 words here. What could that be, though? This is where it gets kind of tricky. I think the H could go here. Okay, that was a good lucky guess. And in that case, I think this has to be an A. It could be a U, but I don't think it will fit. So let's try the A. Okay, good. We're making good progress here. Now we have a word that's LASH, and we have a limited number of things it could be, because it can't be any of these or they wouldn't be white. But lash is a word. This may end up just being a word, lash. I think this word here is going to be airport, because we have all those letters available. There's an O that's there, and then there's a T that can fit there. We're making pretty good progress on this game today. But I got to look here. Let's see. Airport. This one is going to be... Let's see. Either a HAL or a hull. There's an A or a U there. But I think this S is over here. I was wrong. Okay. So that's bad. I already have no idea what's going on. Let's see. What could that be? This could be slash. Right? Okay. At least we got something there. And I think this is going to be hilltop. Right? Because we have the T. The P can go there. The T goes there. All right, and basically, I always like to get these in 17 moves or less, but that's hard. I think we're gonna have to go with 18 moves today. Let's just see if we get it perfectly, we can get it in 17. But I have to get them all these next moves have to be correct. Let's see. I think this word here is going to be ghost. So the S is here and the G goes up there. Let's just try it. Okay, so that's going to have to be ghost. Okay, good. And anytime you move and the letter turns green, that's an optimal move. But let's see what we're going to do here. We have airport, hilltop, rural, slash. And then what? I think this is going to be Shrug. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're getting pretty close. And I think this is just going to be a top. A-T-O-P. Right? Yeah. Okay. 17 moves, which is about as good as I do. Occasionally, if I did it perfectly, I would have gotten 16 moves, but that's as good as you can do. You get 3 stars for doing under 20, so 19, 18, 17, or 16. I don't think 15, actually I think 15 is possible if the game is lucky. I think I've gotten it as little as 15. So no, it looks pretty good. All right, that's it for the big brain games. I feel like doing some music stuff. I mean, like I do music stuff every time. So let's get into the music category. It's going to be some guitar stuff. Okay, I'm in the music category. Let's see. I'm going to do my little mid-roll just to take a little break. And when I come back, I'm going to plug my guitar and put my headphones on and play the guitar for a little while. But thanks for coming by. And we're going to be doing Jurassic Park content for a good while longer. You know, well, I'll probably try to spread it out. But we got a lot of stuff to see. I think we had a successful first Jurassic Park experience. Actually, I'm talking like the stream's over, but it's not. I got to get my camera here. Let's get something random. One second here. Set it up correctly. Right there. There's my inset camera. Inset camera. Oh boy. Inset camera. All right, what is the guitar? We're in the musical department here, I believe. Yes, we're music. Check when I just turned my reverb on. Guess I decided to sing. I'm going to sing. It's sad to say, but it is what it is. I'd like to talk about the guitar a little bit. I have like maybe 15 guitars roughly, which is enough. I'm not going to buy too many more guitars in my lifetime. I don't think. You never know, but I pretty much have all the ones I want. I like Stratocaster. I got a Telecaster. I got a Fender Jazz Master. I got bass. I got a bunch of Les Pauls. This is not a fancy, expensive Les Paul. This is an Epiphone Les Paul, meaning it's made in Asia, but it's still made by in a factory that's owned by the Gibson Guitar Corporation, because they own the Epiphone brand. This one is one of the many Slash models, but it has low-end appetite for the AFD, appetite for destruction models, and high-end models, which are reproductions of some of Slash's actual vintage-style Les Pauls, 50s era Les Pauls that he has. He has hundreds, of course. That's one of my favorites too. It's definitely a different construction. It's a thicker neck because it's based on the 50s style. But despite the fact that it's made in China, the pickups are actually Seymour Duncan pickups that are the Slash model. His particular pickups, they're made in California, but at the Seymour Duncan factory, and then shipped over to China to be installed on this guitar. And it's also it's just a very high quality electronics, hand wired 50 style electronics. Really good guitar. And it's got this beautiful finish. It's called Rosa Corso, which is racing red, race car red. They came in a couple of different colorways, but man, it's a beautiful guitar. Yeah, the white one is my other favorite, the Schecter. That's really a very expensive guitar. Just check my mail real quick. Oh, nothing. Just junk. Just in case something I need to respond to. Alrighty. Anyway, it seems to be running. I want to tune it up just a little bit here. There's a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now, mothers, tell your children not to do as I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform and another foot on the train. I'm going down to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Now there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a boy. And God, I know I'm one. Alrighty. I'm going to do some... Actually, we should do the wind. Cat Stevens song. I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I swam upon the devil's lake. I'll never wait, I want to do this right. I sat upon the burning sun. First verse. I never I never needed water once. Oh, never. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I swam upon the devil's lake. I'll I'll never make the same mistake. Oh, never. I'll check the tune a little bit here. It's all right, but... it's fine. Good enough for coming at work. All right, I'm gonna do some rocks, or some tunes here on the old karaoke. I just like these songs. Okay, so what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I highly recommend getting ready to smash that mute button if you haven't already done so. Okay. So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know, well, baby, I'm in love. if it's love, makes me want to turn around and face me, but I know nothing I love. Oh, come on, turn a little faster. Come on, the world will follow after. Come on, 'cause everybody's after love. So I said I'm a snowball running down into the spring that's coming. All this love melting under blue skies, melting at the sunlight, shimmering out there, baby. I surrendered to strawberry ice cream, never give up all of this love. Well, I didn't mean to do it, but there's no escaping your love. Oh, these lines of lightning mean we're never alone, never alone. No, come on, move a little closer. Come on, I wanna hear you whisper. Come on, settle down inside of my life. Come on, jump a little higher. Come on, if you feel a little lighter. Come on, we were once upon a time in love. We're accidentally in love. 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 Accidentally. I'm in love. 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 Accidentally. I'm in love. 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 Accidentally. Come on. Lean a little tighter. Come on. The world's a little brighter. Come on. Get yourself inside of her love. I'm in love. Actually, I think every time I play that, I'm a little bit better at it. It's kind of a weird thing. I haven't done this in a while. Bigger than you or not me. Ways that I will go to, distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. Set it up. That's me on the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I do it. Oh no, I've said too much, I haven't said enough. Trying to keep it back on you. I never lost it like you. Oh no, I said too much. Set it up. Consider this. Consider this. The hint of the century. Consider this. Slip brought me to my knees, failed. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Now I a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. Thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. That was just a dream. Try. That was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. All right, this is definitely what I want to do. World was on fire, but no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't want to fall in love. No, I don't want to fall in love with you. I don't know if I want to. I want to do a Jim Croce one though. Let's just Jim Croce. You have to say I love you. This one, right? Which is the one that has the. I guess that's the one we do. I don't play the guitar for this one. It's like a good song. Jim Croce. Oops, I'm missing Diet Coke. It refreshes. Well, I know it's kinda late. Hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. Every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda strange. Every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. No, you'd understand. 'Cause every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. Hope I didn't wake you, but there's just something that I just gotta say. No, you'd understand. 'Cause every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Maybe I have one more. Yeah, singing is definitely over. I'm trying to kind of work the voice out. It'll be the next one I'd want to do here. Let's see. Oh, Amy. The song. Let's do Amy. It's a great song. Capo 2. Why you think you belong to me? Never try to make you think that you see one thing for yourself. Now you're home with someone else, and I'm alone. Say I hope that I might keep you for my own. Amy, what you stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time was right for us to find? All the things we thought were proper could be right in time, and can't see which way we should turn together or alone. I can never see what's right or what is wrong. Don't take too long to see. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. You don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep falling in out of love. You. That was fun. I had a good time. I definitely wore my voice out, which is the goal. So maybe next time I sing, it'll be better. But we'll have to find out next time. All right, I put this away here. Go back to here. Back to my face cam only. We don't need any of that. Get rid of this here. Don't need any of that. Okay, webcam. Everything's moving. No, this is this is Pan-Tomb Zilk feature. It's 100%. I'm almost done with the Diet Coke. It's 100%. What was I about to say? Virtual. It's not a real movement. It was an interesting show today. We went and saw some dinosaurs. We talked to some of our regular folks. There's a first-time chatter who may have been deaf. I really feel bad that I wasn't able to type to them, to respond to them. The feeling they couldn't, they weren't listening. They weren't able to hear me. They said they didn't have headphones, but some people are just like, yeah, I'm deaf. Which is good, which is fine. But, I don't know what to say in those cases. Anyway, we'll have to see about future streams. I believe I'm hosting my friend Stephanie here this weekend, and so depending on whether she is around or kind of what I feel like doing something, the next couple of streams may or may not happen. It's just going to be that kind of thing because I might have other priorities. Let's just put it that way. But they might. It's just that's the great thing about streams. If I could do them, it's stuff I like to do on a daily basis. And I do have generally a routine. Sometimes I'm out of my routine though. You know how it goes. But I am just going to say goodbye here, and I'm not going to really rate anyone. I don't think there's anybody I know still streaming. There were some people I know earlier streaming. I just want to check that real quick. Heavenly streaming. I like to rate her. Who else is streaming? A lot of people are streaming. Oh my lord. Oh my god. 80 million people are streaming. Oh my lord. Why? That's the thing. There's so many people streaming right now. I mean, I'm just talking about my followers list. It's kind of crazy. Like I got like 30 people streaming. So there's plenty of people to go. But I'm gonna rate Heavenly because I like her and she's hot and she's sometimes and she does the exact same kind of content as me. She sings and plays piano and guitar, which is pretty cool. And she's doing art today, and I like her, so I'm gonna rate her. I rated her before. Heavenly. Right? Heavenly, yeah. Her name is actually, I think it's Raina. Anyway. All right. See you guys next time. I'm so glad we had the chance together. Blah, blah, blah. Just before you know it, comes the time we have to sing. That's a really cheap intro. Really cheap exit music.